Hello and welcome back to Vixen Purple's Crochet and More. I am your host Cheryl, and today's video I have some finished makes that I have completed and thinking, thank goodness it's about time they're done type thing. A few other makes that I've made with some past makes that I did not get to show you folks. The other ones are some loveys that I had finished up that don't have animals yet. One does, but the others don't at this particular point in time. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. So let me show you what I've got going. So I've made this hat. This is a pattern that I created, and you can see the stitching there. But anyhow, there's this hat that I made, and this is made out of some very old yarn. I have like a sweater's quantity of it somewhere in my garage. But yeah, this is the yarn, and let me put my glasses on. This time I have them close by so I can be able to read. So anyhow, this doesn't really have a colorway. We know that it is a gray. It is 50% Orlon acrylic and 50% Dacron polyester. It is a bulky weight, and it is machine washable and dryable. So that's a plus, and I'm hoping that it will soften up because it's a bit on the scratchy side. So it is a bit of a bulky weight, and you can see that right here. So it borderlines on a really thick floor, I believe. But anyhow, this is what I have left, and this will go into the rest of my yarn that matches this. But this, I had a ball and one loose that was falling out of this casing. So this is my hat that I made with it. So that is a completed object. So it's just one of the things. The other thing is that I had this little stuffed animal. I thought it was adorable when I found it, and I picked it up and I thought, oh, that's going to be cute for a lovey. So this is the lovey, the animal. It has a little heart tail, which I think is adorable. Hearts all over it. It's a little lion and some funky little lion hair. And anyhow, I was having a hard time matching it. And then I was at Walmart and I'm like going, oh my gosh, this yarn will match it. It is the Mainstays pink multi-color. So I made the lovey to go with it. And I think it matches absolutely fantastic. It is soft and it's wonderful, and it goes right over its body like so. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. So this little lion actually has a blanket to go with it. So that's one finished object. This guy I finished no pattern, just kind of off of my head with other patterns that I figured out, and I incorporated them. And that's this little gnome. I'm not finished. I haven't put the beard on this guy yet because I'm debating on putting the faux fur on this, a little square triangle patch, or to hand weave in the beard part. But anyhow, this is my guy that I made over in the December areas, and I just forgot to show him to you. So he sits on the shelf pretty nice, like that. I thought he was pretty cool. So that's one completed object that I, like I said, forgot to show you. The other one is that, I don't know if you guys do follow Bag O'Day. I ad-libbed on some of the pattern a little bit, but I made her orchid bag. And I had some, and I used some of my stash, and I had the Red Heart Soft, and I forgot what, no, not Red Heart Soft. Yeah, Red Heart Soft stripey colors. And this is the colorway I had. And I made the bag. But I did something different. I put handles, I put a strap on it. So I made a strap to go with that, and I figured this would be cute for a little project bag. The only thing I did wrong was I made the straps just a little too wide, and I was thinking about sewing them up. Well, when I was putting it together, did Cheryl sew up the handle? Nope. So it's on the flat, and I did that. So, but this is the bag that I finished. I liked it. I think I'm going to do it again, the pattern, but make it bigger for like project bags or something like that. I haven't lined it. I'm also thinking about lining it too, but I haven't gotten that far. And I don't know if I'm going to get to it anytime soon to do that. So that is another completed project. So didn't mean to bump you guys. Sorry. Okay, I completed my mystical capelet patterned by Selena Baca. This was a free pattern off of Yarnspirations website. The only thing I have not done is put the pom-poms on the ties. But here is the completed project. And I did put like picot stitches on the bottom. Here's the ties. It's actually really super nice. I was really surprised. This is the one that I was telling you guys earlier about that I couldn't decide on whether to put it on with black or a different color, but black, the other colors that I was thinking about putting next to it just didn't do it justice, so I put the black instead. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It is finally finished. And this was the largest one that she says that they gave a breakdown of different chain sizes. This was the largest one. This goes around me and it fit and drapes over me really nicely. It's a little too warm today, so that's why I'm not putting it on and to model it. So, but I did finish it. It is the block stitch pattern. And this is the, oh my goodness, it's the big twist yarn that Joanne has. And this is the teal color that they have, but it's not teal, but it says teal on the pattern, on the packaging. So I do have a bit left over. Let me put you on pause and grab that ball. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. It is the Big Twist Reverb. This is the colorway, and it's called, what do you call it? Sorry, it's buried underneath the yarn. Teal, blue, pink. This is, there's no teal, and that's purple, not blue. So they got that messed up. But this is the leftover yarn that I had of 4 balls. 3 went into this, well, 3.5, and then I used this one, I think. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to it, okay, guys? I'd appreciate that. So anyhow, I'm making a hat with this. I'm kind of liking it, but kind of not liking it. I don't know yet. With the Reverb yarn, I noticed that it's not exactly a 4-weight. I've noticed that it did a lot of roving. So it went from thick to thin to thick again and back to the normal 4-weight style yarn. And that's one thing I noticed. And it about had me going batty on it on some of this because some areas are real thick, some areas are real thin, that kind of stuff. But no more complaints. The pattern, it's done. I like it. It's, don't know when I'll wear it, but it's done. Or what I'm going to do with it exactly. I may consider selling it. I don't know yet. So yes, it's done. Yay! So my kimono pattern that I did by Hobie in the Lion Brand's Pound of Love is actually finished. And guys, the pattern was great. It really was. But this person right here, this person, screwed it up because instead of paying attention to the pattern, yeah, I went way over. So technically, this is the sides. I should have gone 5 sections. So this is considered a section right here. That this is also a section. I should have gone it to 5 times. Guys, I went over big time on the sections. So it is huge on me. But it's squishy. It is very warm considering how open it is. And would I be using this for around the house? You better believe it, because it's nice. And I do have some cold rooms at times, and it's done. Plus, on top of that, if you really wanted to, this pattern, this here, you can make it into a blanket with this pattern size. You really could. You can make it a lapgan, you can make it whatever. I mean, it's just basically treble crochets and the Y stitch pattern on this. And it's great. So it is finished. This is huge. So here's the neck. There's the arms. And it almost goes to my wrists when I have it on. So hold on just a second. I'll see if I can try to. It is warm though, but I will try and put it on. Hold on. Okay, guys, I've got it on. And yeah, you can see this is my neck. This is where my arm is. Do you see how long it goes? Yeah, past my elbow. So yeah, it is huge. And I should have paid attention and counted how many sections that the picture actually showed and done it that way. So I could have gotten easily away with 5 sections on this, on the repeats for this kimono. But I'm not complaining. It's gorgeous. And I used up 2 1/3 pound of loves for this. Not complaining at all. And I have something I can keep warm. So there's the thing. Plus, on top of that, not thinking, I put the seam on the outside instead of on the inside, like it should have been here. But that's okay. I'm gonna wear it. It's okay. Plus, it doesn't look too bad on me, so I kind of like it. So, anyhow, that is that one. Let me take it off. It is kind of warm today. So, there's that. And the other things that I have done is some washcloths and some loveys that I did. But let's get the loveys dealt with first. So, pardon me. So, this is I had a cake of this. Oh, my Premier Yarn haul just came in. Yay! Anyhow, it's out there on the front porch. This is the Red Heart yarn, believe called Wildflowers. I had a cake of this, and there was enough to make a lovey, so that's what I did. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. That's a Premier Yarn haul, so we're good. So I did that one. Also, I don't know if you guys remember seeing the shell stitch blanket that I did for my mom for the baby blanket. I had some leftover pink, bright pink, by the way. And so I took the rest of that and I made another lovey. So it's in bright pink. It's kind of blowing out on this, but yeah. I know I have some pink animals, so it's going to be with that. So that one's done. The other ones that I have done were made out of the Premier sweet rolls, and I had a cake in my stash of each color, and this one is called, get my peepers on, this one is called Pixie Pop in this colorway. So this is what it is, sweet rolls. This is the Pixie Pop band. And here's what Pixie Pop looks like. Made into a granny square. So I'm showing you guys the back side. So there it is. I can't complain. And I just only had a small ball, about like that big, left over that couldn't go around for any trim or anything like that. So if I feel froggy enough, I can find some scrap balls and edge it down with either some white or something like that. With that, there timber goes my stuff. And then this, I believe, is the grape squirrel in the sweet rolls. But I love how this one turned out. So yeah, that one turned out really, really, really good. I like it. I should have some animals that should go with that. So that's one good thing. And the last but not least, I did some washcloths. Now, I used, for this one, I had in my stash was some Red Heart Scrubby. And the colorway on this is, let me find it, Blossom. And that is, let me find the, okay, I was trying to find out what it was made of. And apparently I am not seeing it very well. But anyhow, I like the color. I thought it was very pretty. Now, I've used some of this stuff very similar to a different color for my dishcloths, and I really like it. And then Bag O' Day came out with a stitch tutorial that I thought, I like it. I'm going to try it. So this is what I made out of the scrubby yarn. It is a bit on the wonky side. I think I added too many stitches on this side and not enough on this side. So it's a little wonky, but it's going into my kitchen. It's okay. I can deal with it and use it, which the dishes aren't going to care. They're going to get it scrubbed and they're going to get cleaned. And I like that. So that's one that's done. I had some white and I did the same stitch pattern. And then that's what it looks like. But like I said, it's going to be going into my kitchen because these do really good on my pots and pans, and I like that. And this is the stitch tutorial, same stitch tutorial that Bag O' Day did, where she chained, crocheted, single crocheted, and then in the same stitch looped in, and then went to the next stitch and single crocheted. And that's what the pattern looked like. And this is what I did. This was a scrap ball or a ball of cotton that had no label, but I believe it's either Sugar Lily and Creams or another one that had this colorway. I had, like I said, it was more of a scrap ball. I used it. I made it. It's going to go into the dishes and stuff. So, with that being said, that is my finished makes. All right, guys, I do have in this box here and the box down below beside me. This box here is a knitting machine that I'm going to be doing some unboxing. Mary Maxim, 2 of them. I have a Lion Brand, a Hirschner's, and you heard earlier, a Premier yarn haul. So if you like what I've done, you like my makes, please let me know in the comments. Say, hey, thanks for sharing, or I love the colors, whatever. Just let me know that you like my stuff and get inspired, because that's all I'm trying to do is inspire you guys on different types of yarns, different looks of things, that kind of stuff, because you never know who's going to inspire what using certain yarns. And I like that because I get inspired by all my podcasters and that I watch and other people too. And it's just wonderful. Anyhow, please like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to. No pressures on that. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. It has been wonderful to share my makes, and stay tuned for those unboxings. Can't wait. Can't wait. So hang in there, guys. Take care now. Bye-bye.